We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
First pitch, 7:07.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
The 2-1 home. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The windup and the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Full count still. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. fouled off. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Kolten Wong. First offering on its way. Wong is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1-2.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game. From the stretch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Ready with the 1-2.
Ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still no score. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first out here in the second.
d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina.
For St. Louis, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Count now, a ball and a strike. Foltynewicz hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Towards second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Tommy Edmund waits on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Back up the middle. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edmund, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acuna giving chase. A jump, but he can't get it. It falls in and bounces over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Carlos Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. O'Neill at third. Edmund on at second with 2 down. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's Johan Camargo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Lays off. 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Now a flare out to left center. Center fielder coming on. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Mike Foltynewicz. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The set and the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. Ozzie Albies would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-1, and that misses for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses inside. 1-0. Fastball well outside. Albies, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that the inning comes to a close. 2 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kolten Wong waits on deck. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's the second baseman, Kolten Wong. And he popped him up. Camargo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready with the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Edmund is there for it. One away.
The left fielder.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ozuna is facing his old colors in this one. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First delivery to him on the way. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Ender Inciarte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High in the air out to center field. Bader is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. His first home run of the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
At the plate, Tommy Edmund.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
So 1-1.
That's Bolton.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Got a full count. 3-2.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Ball one to start the at-bat. One out and a runner on second base. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
2-1.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Mike Foltynewicz, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And that misses 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is O'Neill. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 13. Matt Carpenter.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Comes in here right at 260. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Max Fried, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 54, Max Fried.
In now, Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Not close. It's 2-0. Fried features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 3-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Base is empty here with nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And the 3-1.
Hey! Down to 3-2.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Kolten Wong will stand in. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A bullet to first base.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So 2 on with 2 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and a strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Right side. Albies brings it in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Ryan Helsley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
The first baseman,
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now the pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Two out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
2 out with the man at first. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count still full, 3-2. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in and looking for more. Tyler O'Neill. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Tommy Edmund. And he lays off there 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So stepping in, Harrison Bader. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lane Thomas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the pitch. Strike called. 2-1. Cabrera stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Line drive to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Nick Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nick Martinez.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martinez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1 offering. And he popped him up. Edmund in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Martin.
So striding forward now, Lane Thomas. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Now the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Kolten Wong.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kolten Wong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's in there for a strike 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Andrew Miller answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ender Inciarte will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's set. Here it comes. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Acuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner and add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 65.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in once again, Johan Camargo. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Striding in once again, Dansby Swanson. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Atlanta, number 25, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Final strike for the Braves. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cards used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Martinez notches his 3rd win of the year. Mike Foltynewicz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Carlos Martinez. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Mike Foltynewicz. He goes to 4-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you.